Ay, Samantha. What? Miss, your mic is not connected. You're not connected to audio. Since we can't hear. Miss Amanda, we can't hear you. Miss Amanda, I don't have a mic. Yes. Miss Amanda, I can't hear you.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, there's a problem with the mic. I'm going to call attendance now. Please answer when I call your name. Abdurrahman?
Here.
Thank you.
Here.
Okay. Aditya?
Here.
Hey guys, please be ready to answer so we don't waste time. Basil?
Yes.
Iyad, Adel? Okay. Iyad, Tamer? Iyad, Tamer?
I'm here.
Thank you. Hamza?
Here.
Thank you. Muaz?
Here.
Thank you. Muhammad?
Here.
Thank you. Mustafa? Okay. Omar? Omar? Okay. Tahir?
Yes.
Thank you. Wahba?
Here.
Yassine? Yassine? Yusuf?
I'm here.
Thank you, Yusuf. Aisel? ISIL. Okay. Farah.
Here.
Thank you. Sarita.
Here.
Thank you. Jada.
Here.
Thank you. Jenna.
Here.
Thank you. Jemana.
Here.
Thank you. Those of you who have your mics unmuted and I'm not calling your name, please close your mic. Leanne.
Here.
Thank you. Leela.
Here.
Thank you. Medic.
Here.
Thank you. Pilar. Pilar. Pilar, I see your name. Why aren't you answering, dear? Your mic is not connected, Pilar. Reem. Reem.
Here.
Ragmini.
Yes, Miss Amanda.
Thank you, Tia.
Here.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let's continue with the story. We were at the end. Pilar, please check your mic. It is not connected or the volume is you have no mic next to your name. Please check your mic. Okay, I'd like to know who is Ferris. Someone entered my meeting on the name Ferris. Who is Ferris? Yes, Farida.
Miss Ferris is Tia's little brother. I think Tia joined with, in his.
Okay. Okay, honey. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's continue. We were at the last paragraph. Now, we were just talking about how the bugs and the insects have started to develop resistance. They're able to fight this genetically modified food and they're able to eat it without it making them sick. So people are saying, what's the point in growing it if they've already developed resistance? It's only going to get stronger for them over time. Okay, Basil, how about you read the last paragraph for us, please? Hello, Basil. Guys, really, you need to be prepared when I call on you. Basil? Medic, go ahead.
Sure. There, there's also a growing concern about the impact of BT corn on other insects such as monarch caterpillar. Farmers have a responsibility to ensure their crops do not harm the physical environment and all of the inhabitants. To protect future generations, more research is needed for all of the effects of BT corn to become clear.
Okay, so they're saying that they don't know what's going to happen with this BT corn and how it's going to affect people in the future, how it's going to affect the environment. There's concern that it's already harming the butterflies because it's killing off many of the caterpillars. So they're saying we don't know enough about BT corn yet to be using it. So we presented two different sides. We presented the side of the farmer who thinks this is a good idea because it's better for him, less work and more money. We presented the view of the consumer, the person who buys the corn, and how they don't know enough about it yet to know if it's actually safe. And so they have concerns that we should not be growing or using it, okay? All right, so we have two persuasive arguments, one for and one against, okay? Any questions about the persuasive article that we took? No questions? All right, very good. Let's turn to page 67B in your practice workbook. Yes, Leanne?
Miss Amanda, will we take a quiz on the story?
Yes, you have a quiz organizer, right? They uploaded the quiz organizer for you?
Yes.
And you have a reading quiz on Sunday on your quiz organizer, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So there is a quiz on Sunday. Leanne has asked, there's a quiz on Sunday on the story that we just took, this one, a new kind of corn, okay? I will put a note for you on Smart Schools to make sure everybody notices, because now you have to check your quiz organizer for your quizzes, okay? I will make sure that it is listed for you. All right, let's look at page 67B. We were talking about explanatory writing. Let's see, who can remind me of what explanatory writing is? Who can remind me? Ragmini, tell us, what is explanatory writing?
It explains it to a topic.
That's right, it explains the topic. It gives us step-by-step instructions on how to do something. Very good, okay? Mohammed, tell me, what does a good explanatory writing have? Hello, Mohammed.
A good explanatory informs or explains how to a certain task, and it gives step by step in a logical order.
Very good.
And it clears details in it and uses spatial words and time order words to make the direction easier and clearer.
Excellent. Very good. So he says the step-by-step instructions need to be in logical order, and they must be written in a manner that is clear for your reader to understand. We use time order and spatial order words to give our reader more details and information to help make our directions clear. Excellent, Mohammed. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Pilar, please check your mic. You must enter with the meeting with a working mic. Okay, it was working last session, so make sure you check it, okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. Now we have here 8 steps. So it's difficult to do writing with you online. Much easier to do it in class, where we can use the board and we can write some of your ideas and we can jot them together. We run out of time during the session to do it here is the problem. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you about the topic. I'm going to let you give me some ideas of steps that we can use in completing our topic. Okay? And then we're going to discuss the steps and we will complete it, the chart together, okay? So first, I'm going to tell you what our topic is. Our topic is about serving mom breakfast in bed. Okay, you want to treat mom because mom does so many things for you. So you want to treat mom and do something nice for her, and you want to make her breakfast in bed. Okay? I know that all of you would like to do something nice for mom. So what are some things that we could do what steps would we take in making breakfast for mom? If you can tell me a step that we would take, please raise your hand. What is one of the steps we would take to make breakfast for mom? Okay, Mohammed, go ahead, tell me.
Like from the chart, from my mind or from the small paragraph.
From your mind. What small paragraph?
First, I like do the steps.
Yes, what's one of the things that you would have to do to make breakfast for mom?
Okay, I have to get a plate and go make some eggs.
Okay, so you can make eggs for mom. Thank you. Leanne, what else?
I can make a French toast
Okay,
to
so
my mom,
you
but
can make,
first I get all the ingredients
okay, so
and
first you're going, okay, thanks, 1 second. First we're going to gather the ingredients. We're going to make eggs and French toast. What else? Abdurrahman?
A big chocolate cake.
Well, this is going to be one really big breakfast, isn't it? All right, so we're going to get all the ingredients. We're going to make eggs, French toast, and chocolate cake. Hamza?
but before you go to the kitchen, you have to wake up early.
That's right. Excellent. Very good. So you have to wake up early before mom to make her breakfast, right? Very good. All right, Rugmini, what else can you add?
We need to decorate a tray to give our mom the food.
Okay, so we can decorate a plate to put the food on, okay? Food styling, that is called. We can do some food styling. All right. Yeah.
We can call something.
Yeah.
To give her a chocolate.
To give her some chocolate, okay. So we're really trying to mess up mom's health here. We're going to give her eggs and French toast and chocolate cake and chocolate. All right, not a very healthy breakfast, but okay. All right, Leela, what about you? What else can we do?
Give her her favorite breakfast.
Give her favorite what?
Breakfast.
Her favorite breakfast, okay. Well, in this case, we've already decided for her what breakfast is, and it's eggs, French toast, chocolate cake, and chocolate. I'm not sure it's anybody's favorite, but it's a lot of good things put together. All right, let's see. Hamza, what do you want to add?
And get her a cup of milk.
Okay, so she needs something to drink. We want to give her some milk, okay? All right. Mohammed?
Give her a cup of coffee to get their energy.
All right, so some coffee and some milk. All right, so we have lots of steps now. From what we talked about, what would be the first step, Hamza? You gave us the first step. What would be the first step? Hamza, raise your hand, please. Okay, Hamza, what would be the first step?
To wake up before her early.
That's right. So for number 1, we would write to wake up early. Then we would write to get a plate and decorate it to put the food on, and that's what Rugmini told us. Then we would write, get all of the ingredients for the food. I can't remember who said that, maybe Leanne, I think. And then we would make the eggs, make the French toast, make the chocolate cake, get the chocolate. What do we have to do last? We have all these goodies on the plate and ready to go. What do we have to do now? Wahba?
We put them on a tray and serve them to mom.
Excellent, very good. So we have given the steps. Our last step would be to put it on a tray and take it to mom. So we have given now, please put your hands down. We have given now
Miss,
all the steps on how to give breakfast to mom. Yes, Wahba?
I don't know like where to write things.
I didn't ask anybody to write anything. Okay, I didn't ask anyone to write. All right, so we have now brainstormed our ideas and we're going to write them in our chart as you think of them, okay? So our chart, and it's interesting that you got some of the same ideas, except instead of tea, you had coffee. All right, so here we go. Our first step is to get up before mom. That's like Hamza told us. We have to get up before mom gets up. Okay? All right. Then we have to put the kettle on to make the tea or the coffee. In this case, they wrote tea. You can write tea or coffee. Sorry, Hamza, I didn't mean to unmute you. You can write tea or coffee in your chart. I don't mind. Then you get the tray ready. Remember, Redmini told us to decorate the plate. We're here, it says get the tray ready to take inside. Here we're giving her toast and juice and tea. Okay, a little healthier than the chocolate cake, chocolate, and French toast. Maybe not as tasty, but a little bit healthier. And then we deliver the tray to mom. Yes, Leanne?
Will we write this in our practice book?
Yes, you can write this in your practice book, but I don't know if you'll have time to write it all now. I will give you a few minutes while I talk. So if you have time to finish, okay. If not, you can go back to the video and do it later, or you can screenshot it now to add to your book, okay? All right, so the important part of what we get from this is that before we start writing, the first thing we have to do is to list our ideas in the chart. This is how we organize our information. Okay, that's the first step to writing, organizing your information. This is what we call pre-write. We do this before we write our paper. Yes, Farida?
Miss, should we write this in 67B, page 67B?
Yeah, Leanne just asked that question, and I told her yes. Okay, all right, so now once you pre-write, you're going to start to write your paper. The first thing you should do is to look at what you have. Are all the sentences related? Would they all go in one paragraph? Or do we have two different things that we are talking about? Should we separate them into two paragraphs? Looking at our chart, do you think that what we have written would go in one paragraph or two? What do you think? Tell us, Mohammed, what do you think?
Miss Amanda, can you repeat the question again?
Of course. I said, looking at the 8 steps that we wrote,
Okay.
what do you think would be the way to write our information? Will we write one paragraph or two paragraphs? Okay, if you want to answer, raise your hand. Will we write one paragraph or two paragraphs? Remember, when we decide about the paragraphs, we look to see if our information is related to each other. Okay, if we're talking about one thing, we write one paragraph. If we're talking about more than one thing, we write more than one paragraph. All right. Go ahead, Mohammed, tell me.
One paragraph because all are related.
That's right. This would all be written in one paragraph because all of the sentences are related to each other. Very good. Okay. Now.
Miss Amanda.
Yeah.
Maybe if we make two paragraphs, we have to get another off topic on the breakfast. Like after the breakfast, we go to the zoo and so many stuff. This should be added to the directions to make two paragraphs.
Okay, maybe. If we're going to add breakfast to the day out, maybe. Yes, okay. All right. Leanne, Ragmini, and Farida, your hands are up. Do you have a question? If not, please put your hands down. Okay, Farida, what's your question?
I just wanted to ask, is this a project we talk about?
I can't hear you.
Is this a project, and what we will talk about, and when will it end, and when will it start? And
Okay, I haven't said one word about a project. We never assign a project until we finish the lesson and we teach how to do the writing first, right? So we are at the stage of learning how to write.
yeah, but
what? We are at the stage of learning. Excuse me? I can't hear you, honey.
the share screen. I don't understand.
I can't hear you, Farida.
Where will I write? I said in the share screen there's answers, and I don't know where will I write it.
There are answers? What do you mean? You mean
Hello?
the steps?
Yeah.
Okay, I already answered this question. I told everybody that we are going to write this on page 67B in your workbook. And you also asked me this question before. You asked me if we write it in 67B, and I told you yes.
I didn't heard.
Sorry?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't hear you.
It's no problem. Okay, so maybe you'll take a screenshot of it now, or you can go back and watch the video because we're going to move on in just a second. Yes, Leanne?
Okay. Okay. I finished and wrote all the steps.
Okay, Leanne. Well, we're still waiting for the rest of your classmates, okay? Yes, Ragmini? Hello, Ragmini.
Do we need to write introduction?
I can't hear you.
We're writing explanatory.
I can't hear you, honey. Your connection, I can't hear you. I don't know if it's mine or yours, but I can't hear what you're saying. Everyone should write this on page 67B. Okay, that's why we've stayed on the page so long, so that people have time to write it. Mohammed, do you have a question?
Miss Amanda, can like write the same directions?
Yes, you should write the same directions because we're going to make our paragraph from these directions, okay? This is an example for you. Yes, Ragmini?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, honey, I can hear you now.
Do we need to write introduction and conclusion if
Okay,
we're
I
writing
haven't
an
asked anybody to
explanatory?
write paragraphs yet. We are still just making sure everybody writes down all the steps. We haven't started the paragraphs yet. Okay? All right. Now let's take a look. If I'm going to start by talking about how I should get up before mom to make breakfast, how can I start my paragraph? What is an introductory sentence that I can start my paragraph with? Okay, before I list my steps, I want an introductory sentence to start my paragraph. Adito?
First, I get up.
I can't hear you.
It's first I get up.
Okay, I want an introductory sentence before I write that I'm going to get up,
Okay, so that
the reader will know what I'm going to talk about. What kind of sentence can I use to introduce what I am going to talk about? Okay, let's ask one of your classmates for help. Muaz, give me an introductory sentence to start my paragraph.
How to do breakfast for mom.
Okay, so I can't write how to do breakfast for mom because that's not a sentence. Well, how can I write it in a sentence form to start my paragraph? Change what you said into a sentence.
I will do a breakfast for mom.
Okay, so I will make breakfast for my mom. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger so it's easier for you to see. Okay, that's a little easier for you to see, right? All right, what do I need to do to the beginning of my paragraph? What do I need to do, Leela? What do I do to the first line of my paragraph, the first sentence?
Can you say it again?
What do I need to do to the first line of the paragraph?
Capitalize the
Okay, it's
I.
already capital. We already have a capital letter. What do we do to the first line of the paragraph only? Okay, let's ask a classmate for help. Reem, what do we do to the first line of the paragraph?
Indent.
That's right. We have to indent, which means we move the first line over. Okay, about 2 finger spaces to the right. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Now, I will make breakfast for my mom. Next, what do I need to do? Let's start our steps. Hamza?
Yes.
How do I add the next step?
Next step, you will say get up before mom.
Okay.
I have to get up before mom.
Okay, so this is what step?
The first step.
All right, so I'm going to say first, I will get up.
Miss, where should I write
before
this?
Mom, in your notebook.
Okay.
In your notebooks. Okay?
Okay.
First, I will get up before mom. I don't think you'll have time to write it all now. You'll have to write it after we finish. Okay, next step. Leanne,
tomorrow
what can I
continue
write
it?
to add the next step? You can start now if you want in your notebooks.
Okay.
Then put the kettle on.
Okay? Then I will put on the kettle. Okay? After that, Muhammad.
After that, I will get the tray, the plate and the tray ready.
Okay, so what do I say?
After that, I prepare the tray.
Okay, after that, I'll make my breakfast. I will now put in the kettle. After that, I will prepare the plate and the tray. Okay? Sorry. Okay. Next, what's our next step? Sarah?
Yes.
What's our next step?
The next step.
Yes?
Make the toast.
Okay, so next, I will make the toast. Where do I put the toast, Sarah?
Put the toast on the plate.
Okay, I will make the toast and put it on the plate. Where on the plate? Do I put it on the right, on the left, in the middle?
Put
You get to
in
choose.
the middle of the plate.
Okay, so in the middle of the plate. In the middle of the plate is what type of words? What are we using? What type of words are we using? Middle of the plate. Farida, what kind of words are they?
Do you want to say the next words?
No, I want you to tell me middle of the plate. What type of words?
It's the second.
Okay, let's ask the friend for help. Tia, what kind of words is middle of the plate? The phrase middle of the plate, what kind of words? Wahamba, what kind of words?
Spatial order.
Thank you. Spatial order words to tell us where to put something. Thank you. And the words first, then, after that, next. What type of words? Leela.
Yes.
What type of words? First, next, then, after.
It's time order words.
Excellent. Very good. All right. Now, after we put the toast in the middle of the plate, what is our next step?
After what?
After we put the toast, what's our next step?
Put it on the tray.
Okay, what does it say in our chart? After we make the toast.
After we make the toast, we pour the shoes.
That's right. Okay. So first, then, after, next. Who can give me a time order word to use? Muaz, what time order word can I use now?
As soon as.
Okay. So as soon as I finish, as soon as I finish, I will pour the juice, okay? All right. As soon as I finish, I will pour the juice. All right, next. What's our next step? Farah?
Yes.
What's the next step?
Put it. Get the tray ready.
What does it say our next step is? Right here, after pour the juice.
Pour the tea into the teapot.
That's right. I will pour the tea into the teapot. Okay. Next. What is my next step? Pilar. What's my next step?
Yes, Miss Amanda.
What's my next step?
The next step.
We've already put the toast on the plate. What's the step that we have to do now?
Drive the tray to mom.
Okay, so deliver the tray to mom. What time order word can I use, Iad?
Yes, Miss Amanda.
What time order word can I use? We're on the last step. What time order word can I use?
Finally.
Very
Or
good.
at last.
Finally. We've already used
at
that. So let's use finally. I will deliver the tray to mom. Okay, everybody make sure that you write this in your notebook. We will continue tomorrow as we revise and proofread our paper, okay? So you guys write this in your notebooks. You can screenshot it now or take it from the video. Tomorrow we will revise and proofread our paper before we make the final draft, okay? All right, our meeting is going to end any second.